Notification volume 0%.
Good afternoon, and welcome to our new show, More Than Meets the Eye. Today, we will discuss the Transformers Earthrise Smokescreen / Bluestreak / Prowl / Barricade / the Dotsen Mold. And we're going to be talking about how it feels and what about it is more than meets the eye. Something that you just can't see from the shelf in the packaging. And this is the new review videos that I will be doing for my Blind Prime channel. Now, let's begin. So, before you, I have the 4 Dotsen molds that I've gotten so far from Earthrise. I don't really want any more of these. I got Bluestreak and Smokescreen because, well, they're Bluestreak and Smokescreen. But I got the Prowl with my Ironhide that I wanted to get. And what was that, Cream? And I got my Barricade with my punch counterpunch. So, is it punch counterpunch? Anyway, he was the guy that transforms into a Decepticon in an Autobot. He's pretty awesome. I did like that Transformer, but I don't like the Dotsen Mold, and I'm going to talk to you why I don't like the Dotsen Mold. So let's shove the cars off to the side first off. We're going to talk about the robot mode first, and the robot mode, honestly, okay, everything above the legs is pretty decent. Like this arm is pretty good. It's got good movement. It's even got some siege ports on the arm. It's decent. Yeah, even the fists rotate. Like, look at this. Look at this thing. Cream, Jesus Christ. Stop it. All right. So, upper area of the Dotsen Mold is pretty amazing. And for that, I give the Dotsen Mold props. This is where I do enjoy the Dotsen Mold. It's nice. There's good feeling. You know, there's sturdiness here. There's the door wings, the doors move. It's pretty awesome. I like him. I like this. I like everything above the waist. But what makes this a terrible figure, what makes this a truly horrible figure, is the fact that the upper part is so heavy. And then, boom, it just falls over. It just falls over all the time. He leans in random spots. He doesn't... You see, and this, the reason is look at all this hollowness in his legs. They could have given him a stronger plastic for his legs, a heavier plastic for the legs, but they didn't. No, they gave us all of this hollowness. And, I mean, I don't mind that the windows make the bottom layer of the foot, but I would like there to be something behind here. Look at this. These legs, Cream, I'm trying to make a point here. Do you mind? Do you mind, Cream? Get your butt out of the way. Yeah, go down on that chair, whatever. Anyway, what I was saying is, it's just, I don't like the feet. I don't like the feet and I don't like the legs. Especially since the upper body is so much heavier than the legs. I mean, they've been doing Transformers for years and they know the problem of making the legs lighter than the upper body. That's always been an issue. Top heaviness is always a problem with Transformers, and you would think that they would have fixed it. They had a great mold to work off of, which I'll discuss in the car mode because I currently have him transformed into that. But look at this guy. This is so much... The Siege Barricade is so much better in almost every way, and I just don't understand why they couldn't have used more of the Siege mold for the Dotsen. It's so weird. And, I mean, I appreciate the little guns on the sides. I appreciate all the little gimmicks, but this transformation and these legs just irritate the snot out of me. I do like the texturing on them, but honestly, what is this? What are these feet? What are these? This is not right. It's a crappy Transformer. The Dotsen Mold is the quintessential reason why I think Earthrise was not a great toy line. And everyone praises the Dotsen Mold. Oh, the Dotsen Mold's so great. Oh, I love the Dotsen Mold. No, it's a piece of crap. It's trash. Let's look at the car mode. We've talked about these horrible robot modes. Let's look at the car modes here, okay? So I got 2 car modes right here. Nice little car modes. They're compact. The transformation's nice and solid. They're a hell of a lot more solid than they are in robot mode, I'll tell you that. These things are better, though I do find it interesting that they managed to contain all the hollowness in the legs from the robot mode, and then give us a bunch of hollowness up here at the top in the car mode. It's just, what is this? Wait, this is the wrong mold. That's what this is. Set that off to the side. That's actually my problem with that guy. Wait, was that the right mold? Come here, you. Oh, yeah, totally. I'm getting confused because there's just the Dotsens, man, the Dotsens. Let's talk about this Barricade here, okay? All right, so first off, number 1, biggest complaint with this entire thing is these are peg wheels. These wheels are set in with pegs. You can feel the horizontal peg bit right there. You can feel the peg, the thing that clips onto the wheel. What is this in the siege mode? No, these are hubcaps. They managed to put a hubcap over it that spins. Look at that beautifulness. It's textured. You can feel that that's a hubcap. You feel here, that is a crappy wheel. That is a POS wheel. That is what that is. That is just utter and infuriating how terrible it is. And yeah, no, they did get rid of a lot of the hollowness. Oh, wait, no. I actually have stored a weapon in there because I take advantage of hollowness, and I just knocked it out somehow. Huh. Whose gun is this? Oh, this is probably Barricade's gun. Whatever. I'll put it on this guy for now. Yeah, you can go on. You can go on better Barricade for now. Wait. That didn't fit in there, huh? Now I have this random gun. Oh, there. We'll just set it in there. Cool. Siege ports for everybody. But yeah, guys, no, these cars are decent. But at the same time, the robot modes give a lot to be wanted for. And these car modes also, they could have done a bit more with it. Peg wheels, seriously. You are producing a line for collectors. You are producing a line that is based on the old toys. You are producing a line that you know adults will be purchasing, and you put terrible peg wheels here? Like, what the hell is wrong with you? The hell's wrong with you, Hasbro? Putting these terrible peg wheels. It's not right. Come on, guys. Have a little more respect for your fans. Especially since in Siege, you didn't have peg wheels. And now you got peg wheels here in the Dotsen mold. And what is this? It's just a remolding of the Siege Dotsen mold. But I don't know how you managed to screw it up so much. It's not... These toys aren't fun. The Dotsen mold toys aren't fun. They're not fun to pose. They're not fun to put places. The only thing I ever really do with them is keep them in car mode, because then I don't have to worry about them falling off the shelves randomly, because their feet are so damn light. What is up with that and their feet? They're just too light. It's not right. And also, to clarify something with other people online, whenever this Earth mode Optimus Prime trailer came out, everyone's like, oh, you can't fit anything in it. Oh, you can't fit anything in it unless you remove the jetpack. Yeah. Watch this. All right? We're going to put in this Siege Dotsen mold first. Okay? We're going to close up, and boom, it fits. All right? Now, we're going to go ahead and put in the Earthrise Dotsen mold with all the guns and everything. Just going to set it in there. Close this. Okay, so the gun can't fit in there. Close this, and then close. You're just trying my patience. You know what? I literally just did this, car. I literally just did this with the other guy. You saw it on camera, too. There it goes. Okay. You just close it up. Look at that. Look at that. Dotsen mold fits in there. It's when people, I get it. Reviewers have a lot to review. They got a lot of stuff to do. But seriously, don't miss out on a chance to talk about something as cool as being able to put a car in there. That is the coolest part about the Dotsen mold, is it fits well in this trailer. It's not too wide, like other cars have been too wide. And here, I'll give you an example. Let's see. Well, he's a bad example, but here's Hot Rod. Hot Rod don't fit in this trailer. No, but, you know, he's a bad example because he's got these stupid huge wings on him. And, well, oh. No, he's not for the right toy line. And that guy's too big. Yeah, there's not many cars that came out in Earthrise that can actually fit in the trailer, but there are a few, and just totally pushing it off that nothing can fit in the Earthrise trailer except for the Cliff Jumper mold, well, that was just kind of mean, because there totally is, and you're lessening people's ability to sales. But yeah, if you had the choice between the Earthrise Dotsen mold and the Siege Dotsen mold, my suggestion to you is get the Siege every day of the week. It's just so sad that they didn't release the Siege Dotsen mold with too many colorations. I would have liked a Smokescreen and a Bluestreak in it. I don't know why they didn't just, you know, slightly retool it and bring it to us for Earthrise. I have no idea. I don't know why we got such a beautiful figure for Siege, and then in Earthrise, it became such a piece of crap. I have no idea what happened there. I don't know what happened with Earthrise. Many collectors and Transformers reviewers don't know what happened with Earthrise either. Earthrise just seemed to be, you know, the redheaded stepchild of this entire trilogy. You know, Siege was pretty good. There were a few figures in Siege that were crap, but for the most part, Siege has been amazing. And Kingdom, wow, Kingdom has shown me some really good plastic and some really amazing transformations, which I could tell were probably based for Earthrise. And that's another thing I want to say. Okay, the plastic changed, and that's actually the final thing I'm going to say about this. Where's my Dotsen from Siege? Here he is. Come here, Siege Dotsen. You can get it. All right. So, for some reason, you can feel both of these figures. Okay. They changed plastics. I know. I can tell. Okay, this is this door wing and this door wing are almost the same exact size door wings. Okay, but they're made out of different plastic. I don't know what happened here. I have no idea, but you can tell this plastic is sturdier. This door is almost on its own little hinge, like spring-loaded hinge, because of how everything works with him. But this plastic is definitely sturdier and it's harder, and it was probably made with more PSI than this plastic, and that's where the fragileness comes from. The feel of the Dotsen mold plastic. That out of everything is my 100% number one complaint on the Dotsen mold. It's the plastic. This plastic is crap. I don't know what they did. Did they lessen the amount of plastic they used in the molds? Because with injection molding, you know, you can decide the PSI, you know, the amount of pounds per square inch that the plastic is put under. For instance, Lego bricks are usually, you know, under like 5,000 or 10,000 PSI, an insanely high number like that. And these guys, the Siege molds were obviously under a lot more PSI, but that means that a lot more plastic goes into this. This figure and this figure are almost exactly the same. This one weighs more. This one weighs less. It's weird. It doesn't weigh less by much, but it still weighs less. And you can tell when you get to the legs. Here, just before we close out, I'm going to half transform this guy so we can look at his legs. Because that's really where all of my problems are coming from for this figure, is these legs. Like, here we go. We're not even going to bother transforming the rest of him. See, you got these cool heel spikes that come out of the bottom of the car mode that fold out to act like heel spikes. And even though there's just as much hollowness in here, they've managed to keep it sturdy by filling in these gaps with some little strings of plastic that add to the weight. These legs are not that light. These legs are actually heavier because the figure needs a heavy base in order to stabilize. Look at that. I can just stabilize him half transformed like that. Now, in the robot modes, where did I throw one of those guys? To make up for the hollowness of how these legs look, they gave us these little pads, and it fell off. Look at It's this weird little leaf that you just plug into this little bitty port on the inside, and then you're supposed to, during robot mode, fold it down so that it just sits there and covers up the hollowness. Like, oh, somebody at the last minute went, hey, these figures are really hollow on the insides. Maybe we should fix that. Oh, okay, cool. We'll just add a little leaf that you can fold down and doesn't even really have anything to do with anything, and it's too weak to actually assist in stabilizing the leg. It just pops off at the slightest motion. It's piece of crap. It's trash. I just like it. I just like the Dotsen mold. I will tell you that. I just like the Dotsen mold. I just like the Dotsen mold. I just like the Dotsen mold. You could have done better, Hasbro. And everyone out there praises the Dotsen mold. You have your own opinions on it. Go ahead. If you think it's the greatest mold ever, that's your opinion. My opinion is, I think you're wrong. Anyway, this has been More Than Meets the Eye, where I discuss in-depth things. And until next Prime, I am Blind Prime, and I hope that you enjoy more episodes of me reviewing stuff. Next up in the More Than Meets the Eye series, we'll be discussing something non-Transformers related. I can't wait to show you. All right, well, bye-bye for now.